What are 5 red flags to watch out for in a man? What are 5 out of many other red flags to watch out for? What are 5 that you can watch out for in a man to know that and girl, don't make excuses for him, okay? Don't. You will regret it if you do. Powered by marital examples that are failing. So you want to make sure that you get it right. I know you've heard it before. Sometimes I even feel tired of saying it when sharing, but you know why I cannot be tired? I get, by the grace of God, to counsel people weekly, and apparently it seems enough people have not heard it. That's why you should share this video now. This is a good time to share the video. Do you get it? Yeah, share the video, like it, subscribe, because people have not still gotten it. I'm not talking about old marriages, I mean new marriages. I say 1 year ago marriages are still having problems. Number 1, if he is never consistent with his words and actions, run. You know where they say that thing? There's a voice that says run. If he's never consistent with his words and actions, you say one thing, you do another thing. You say one thing, you do another thing. You say again and again and again. It has turned into a pattern. Just carry your look, because you're going to hear it though in the marriage, because it's the one that will have integrity. If you are saying his words and actions not matching, you not be going all around saying help me, help me. But he showed you through his action. He said no, you must marry. Number 2, he's trying to change you. He's trying to change you over correcting you. And this is what I mean. You know, because girls too, and me, I used to drop message videos for girls. So it's not, when this channel is a very balanced perspective channel. There is the part where a partner can come into your life and show you a straight path. So let's not do as if once it's only us that can change yourself. No, the partner can come into your life and show you a perspective you never saw. That is the leverage for moving to your next level, character-wise, financially wise, spiritually wise, and otherwise, or any other wise, any positive wise. So what I'm saying is, there's a difference between a person trying to correct you and show you the path to say, I think that this was your perspective on things before, but I believe that this is what the right perspective is. There's a way correction can be done over changing. Changing is done by manipulation, just all manner of things. You know, when it's by force. If you don't do it, I must do it. You know, changing a person is like saying you met a wife or a wife to be with an air hostess and or a cabin crew. And we now say that, you know, you're trying to change her, that she should now be pounding yam or something, she should open a restaurant. But you met her on the plane, you liked her, you collected her contacts, and then you started building this with her. Now it's just turned into a relationship, and then he's trying to say, don't pursue this, and this is your passion. It's not that you now say out of condition, hey, I know see work. No, he's not telling the people, but you're telling him, I enjoy serving people in this capacity, you met me this way. Now that is an example of a person trying to change you, and you explain to this guy and he's manipulating that, you want to sleep with me, you know, all those kind of things with men, to just because he wants to change you. Changing a person is when you are picking up from what a person is, another example, passionate about, or what is a person's original design, and you're trying to twist it. But correction is understanding a person's original design and helping them realign, or helping them see a different perspective, because you can't even force a person to realign, but you can help a person lovingly see a different perspective and hope and trust that the person realigns. And this can a correction can happen in relationship. I know people say, oh, you don't change anybody. Please, people can influence each other in relationship positively in such a way that the relationship will make them better than who they were than when they were single. So let's not even get there. So number 2, okay, so yeah, we've started out that he can correct you, you can correct him, but it shouldn't be that one person is trying to change a person's original plan. You should be able to listen to correction from people that you believe matter to you. Talk less about a person you're in a relationship with. Number 2, he's hostile to you, and it's hostile to everybody around you. The waiter drops a drink, the waiter, he's shouting, but he's like, oh, my queen, run. You cannot be with a person who is hostile to every other person, but you are this world, you are his law one. But everybody around you, he has shown you his true character. The character will be revealed to you once marriage o'clock is ticked. Once you people are married. But you say no, he treats me like a queen, but he's treating everybody like trash. Oh shit, you will be the point of it is it doesn't work that way. And vice versa, a person who treats you like trash but is pretending in public, is the king of England, is the one that is greeting everybody. No, there must be balance. Is love, and that's why I say never marry. It ties with number one. You can't marry a person who is not consistent with words and action. Inside is this way, outside is that way. I don't know how you want to choose to marry that kind of person. So beware. Number 4, it has a pattern of lack of commitment, and he tries to explain it away. You just see that he started this project, it has ended. He started this co-partnership, it has ended. He started this one, it has ended. He started this one, and then ghosting people. You too, if you are part of those people, you are also a problem. So go and work on it. He started it, so there is no commitment anywhere. He started a savings scheme or a thrift system, or what they call a joy in this part of the world, Nigeria. He cannot complete it. Not that he cannot complete it because of money from financial problem. He just doesn't have the capacity, doesn't care. Anything commitment is problem. He will be very agile at the beginning, but after whatever, like you just leave it. So you have to make sure that this person is willing to work on it. And when I say run, there's usually a possibility and a window when these people truly do not know, or a guy truly may not know and may be willing to work on it. So you may give that person a chance, but you want to make sure that this person is willing to take the chance. Don't force it. You know what we've said about correction versus change. Then finally, he wants to have sex with you before marriage and he sees nothing there. Woo! If he cheats with you, when I mean if he cheats with you, like he's cheating on your creator, you are cheating on your body that is God's temple, and you're cheating on what the institution of marriage is supposed to be. If you even marry, because such people say hardly do they used to commit. If they commit, it's by fire, by force. He's going to cheat on you if he doesn't have the self-control to wait for you. And girls, for girls who make excuses for sex before marriage, as per advocates, care for yourself. Because think about it, if a guy wants you so much, why can't he just marry you? Why? But we make excuses for these things and we try to sing it away and cover, we just all manner of things just to make sure that like we're just making excuses, and it just absolutely makes no sense. You want to make sure that he respects the institution of marriage, he respects your body, and is able to hold himself. He's able to hold himself. Because if you guys cannot do anything or cannot show affection to yourself outside of sex and pressing and all that, what are you going to do in the marriage when you've done all styles? I mean, the styles are not going to finish. We have an amazing sex therapist. I did an interview session with an amazing one on my channel. So we have amazing sex therapists that will continually make sure that sex life is evolved. But my sister, I mean, you want to make sure. I like a popular relationship coach. You say, how many minutes does it take in a day? Even if we could do all this, even if you say, okay, let's schedule it every. I mean, you will do other things in your marriage. Is the point. Nobody say if you like have sex 6 hours. Now you know. You will do other things in your marriage. Is the point of all that we are saying. So you want to make sure that after sex, you people can communicate. People after sex they cannot talk. Everybody they are scrolling on their phone. They are scrolling. Other the marriage cannot last because they don't have anything apart from that sex. If it's sex, so they are ready. After sex and maybe eating together and going out. Like nothing in common. Oh my God, I'm laughing because I don't. May the Lord help you to get it. I don't understand why this thing needs so much explanation. But nowadays, not even guys, it's girls that say this like, I must sample the sample. I'm like, you know that you're lying. You know that you want a guy to be committed to you. You know you're just trying to feel among. Anyways, my name is Sid Young. I'm a counselor. You can learn more about me via the description in my video. If this video was shared with you, www.sagenel.com, SAGENEL is where you can learn more about me. And do not forget to subscribe, share, and like. I'll see you in my next video. You can see me in previous videos you may have missed. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to leave your comments.